Good morning and welcome to my channel, Duckpotatoe's World. My name is Katie, Mrs. Duckpotato, and this is Vlogmas Day 20. Yesterday we read through Luke chapter 19 and we knit Advent Day 19, and then we will discuss our chapter and we are going to open up Advent Day 20. Today I am filming on my grandmother's porch. You might hear some crows. There are a lot of crows in the trees right in front of me. This is actually my second attempt to film. I tried to film for you in our local mall this morning. They have some really cute like holiday themed backdrops set up where you can take pictures and stuff. But no matter what I did, you couldn't hear me. It was just too loud in the mall. So this is location 2, take 2. And we'll try again. I did read through my chapter in Luke, and we will talk about that. I'll have to look at my notes. I don't remember what I read yesterday. Oh yes, Zacchaeus. So we start with Jesus meeting Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus had climbed up in a tree so that he could see Jesus because he was short. It cracks me up, world's most famous short man. And Jesus says, I'm going to come to your house, so get down out of the tree. And Jesus goes and eats with him, and all the chief priests and scribes were horrified that Jesus would go and eat with Zacchaeus. Not only was he a tax collector, but he was the chief tax collector. And Jesus just points out that he came to save the lost. And Zacchaeus, I mean, he repented of his sins. He promised to give to the needy, to repay what he had stolen. And he was truly repentant, and Jesus knew his heart and told him that salvation was waiting for him. Then we heard the story of the investing servants. So this was a direct response to Jesus's to the idea that you are responsible for using your gifts and your blessings wisely. So it's the story of a master who is going to rule another kingdom. The wind is gentle but blowing today. And he leaves and gives his servants money, a mina. I think a mina is like a month's wages or something. It's a fairly large amount of money. And he gives 10 each of them one mina, and he leaves. And when he comes back, the first servant has used that one mina and invested it to make 10, and the second servant has made his one mina into 5, and the master is very happy with them. But the third servant has just hoarded his one mina and doesn't have anything to show for it. And he is chastised strongly by the master, and his mina is taken away from him and given to the servant that had 10 minas. And the point is just that when we are left with a responsibility or a talent or a gift, it is our job to be faithful with those things and use them wisely. And the servant rewards the man who made 10 minas by making him ruler over 10 cities in the new kingdom. There's also a part in there where there were some people who didn't want to be ruled by the master, and they yelled at him, I guess, or got onto him when he left, and when he came back he had them all executed. I really didn't get what the point of that part was. I guess don't ridicule the master or you'll be executed. I guess that's the point. But that was in there too. Then he does his triumphal entry into Jerusalem, riding on the back of a colt that's never been ridden, which is to fulfill prophecy. So this is the last time that he'll go to Jerusalem. It's the beginning of the end. And of course the people are welcoming him with hosannas and palms, and making all of the religious leaders upset, but the people are very excited about Jesus' arrival. Jesus goes straight into the temple and throws out the merchants and the money changers, and he gets very upset with them because they're misusing the temple. The point of the temple is to worship God, not to make money or use it for profit. And then he continues teaching from the temple, and all the people are amazed by his teaching. And that is where Luke 19 leaves off. I can show you days 1 through 19 on our Advent project. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I always want to hold it up and show you the wrong side. Let me get you the right side. Here we go. I have a few ends I need to weave in, but not very many. I've been pretty good about weaving in my ends as I go. So I think it's probably the best way to show you is to hold it upside down for you. And that's where we're at so far, guys. Only 5 more days. We're getting close to being done. is a little, it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna be too small. I have what, 5 more days, so I probably have about 3 or 4 more inches to go. If I use if I just lose a little weight, it would fit really pretty well. I think it'll be okay. It comes around pretty nicely because of the shape of the shawl. I haven't blocked it yet either, and it'll probably grow when I block it. But yeah, because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still have 5 whole. It should come down. It should actually come down really quite nicely, right across here on me when it's done. I'm excited. If I finish it in time, I'm gonna wear it to church. I'm a few days ahead of you guys. Y'all are seeing me in real time, or not seeing me in real time. So I will have mine done and be done filming before New Year's Eve. So if I finish when I think I'll finish and get it blocked in time, I'm going to wear it to the New Year's Eve service at my church. If I don't, then I'll just wear it the Sunday after Christmas. That'll be fine too. I hope you guys are still enjoying your shawl. I am still reading the book that Tracie's writing, Letters from Mom. I think I just finished chapter 12, so I'm way behind on that. But it will get read when school is done and Vlogmas is done and I have time to read. I did finish reading The Unlikely Yarn of the Dragon Lady, but that was because that's an audiobook and I'm not actually reading it. I can put that on in the car while I'm driving people places and stuff. So I highly recommend that book. I'll put the name of the book and the author in the description box down below. That was a great book. I really enjoyed that. And I'm also enjoying Tracie's book, Letters from Mom. I just haven't had time to sit down and read it. Sometimes I can knit and read at the same time, but sometimes I can't. It just depends on the day. That brings us to the opening of Advent Day 20, which I have right here. I do not know what color it's going to be. I don't even want to hazard a guess. I have no idea. But we will see. Maybe, if I can open it. I don't know if y'all can hear my grandmother's dog is barking her head off behind the door there. She's not happy with me being out here, I guess. Okay. This is the exciting part. You ready? Oh, I found the gift. Here's the goodie first. Oh, it's a York patty. That one my husband can have. York patties aren't my favorite, but he actually likes them a lot. All right, what else is there? All right, you ready for the yarn? We'll do a reveal. Whew. Ah, it was green. Oh, how pretty. That's like a fun, almost a springy green, and I could use some spring. It has been rainy and dreary and overcast the last couple of days. I love it. All right, so that is Advent Day 20. So today we are going to read Luke chapter 20. We are going to knit Advent 20, and I will see you again tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 21. Merry Christmas.